kind of where I want to start with, I think probably the deck that will likely have the most impact from Cavern of Souls, because it allows you to really just play kind of whatever you want in terms of your splash colors. Like you'll notice here, we have Mantis Rider, General Kudro, Jirina, and then Kitesail Larcenist as well. This is kind of not 100% sure if this card is better than Reflector Mage, but what I like about it is it has flying and it also has ward. And those are some pretty important keywords. So we're going to try this out over Reflector Mage. And the way that I've built this deck, you'll notice there's no copies of Thalia. One, I think Thalia is not very good in your Collect a Company deck. And two, just kind of like not that great in the format in general. And I would much rather have just a bunch of Lords to pair with the like Collect a Company draws. So Max Lieutenant, Max Vanguard, 9 1-drops. This is kind of your 9th 1-drop here, Recruitment Officer. I kind of want a 4th copy of Mantis Rider, but I don't know what to cut for it. Maybe the Jirina main deck, maybe like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 23rd land could go, but 23 lands with 4 Coco makes sense. And then the sideboard is all creatures, so you'll notice that everything in the sideboard is castable off of Coco, or excuse me, castable off of Caverns, or you can hit off of Coco. So the sideboard is built with that in mind as well. So let's try it. Isn't Reflector Mage good for this deck? I am of the opinion that Kitesail Larcenist is better than Reflector Mage. That's at least what we're trying out. Freebooter could be a good sideboard card. I don't know if you'd want to main deck it. Thoughts on Twists and Turns? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that card. Which one's that? Opponent's on a Multi 5 strat. I like that. P. Sams, let's just say that my play point balance has been dwindling today. It's been dwindling. We have a couple of 3/2s to even it out. Twists and Turns. Oh, this card? People keep suggesting this card to me, and I don't know that I like it that much. It seems like you really need to have a very, very high density of Explore for it to be good, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm kind of misreading it, or just misunderstanding what's going on here. C-Note Scout. Ooh, we have an Amalia sighting. Amalia jump scare. I would like to attack this turn, so I guess that means I'll play Lieutenant. And then if we draw a land for Rider, we can go Rider, counter here, send everything, put a counter here. If you want to help with the play point balance and have Amazon Prime, consider using your free Prime sub to support. True. Primes do help the play point balance go up a little bit. And they also help towards the pure modern sub goal. Which, by the way, I think we're, what, 80-ish away? Yeah, we're like just about 80 away. Elias Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim. Creature, ETB you gain. Creature, die, I lose. Okay. That is, unfortunately, for us, not a land. Alright, I'm just going to shove here. I assume that I'm supposed to be just trading with their shit. Wait, what? Chat, did you just see that? Somebody please clip that. I 100%. These were both attacking. Somebody clip that, please. They definitely were both highlighted in red, and I hit OK. What the hell? What just happened? That was so weird. I don't know what just happened. That was very, very strange. Doesn't matter, because I can't draw a land to save my life. That was the strangest shit of all time. Very, very strange. Alright, attack. There we go. Hey, we figured it out. Moto decided to let me attack this time. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, look at this. Alright, so here... So, click, attack. hit OK, and then it just passed. 100%. That was... What the fuck? What just happened? Okay, so we know they have... Did they discard Walker? Oh, no, they binned it. Okay. I'm just gonna let this trade, right? This thing gives Hexproof Indestructible. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this thing trade. Yeah, apparently we're refunding this. I assume this creature is more relevant than the other creature. Okay, I'll lose a life. That is fine. Your turn. This is, like, surprisingly good against the Amalia combo, right? Because it blows up the board. What does the access token drop? It dropped today, Silent Storm. Can I dono deck a list without having the actual cards to dono? Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a rental service always molding, so I can rent the cards. You don't need to have any of the cards. Oh, I just blanked. Yeah, I should have played the 1-drop. What am I doing? I was just not thinking. Yeah, I should have played the 1-drop, obviously. Yeah. I just was not thinking. So I guess we don't send the Jirina. Yeah, we just don't send Jirina here. 10 Lords Vampires list. Nice. Yeah, take 6. Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Sure, I think I'd still rather just have the Jirina in play. Could just, like, play the Mantis Rider next turn. They have no cards in hand. They're so far away from comboing. I have a Vampires deck that I'm working on, too. It's a pretty good draw. It's actually a really good draw. Let's see here for the first two. We've actually only had time to play one other since you've been gone, and it was the Quintorius deck, which was incredibly based and very, very fun, but ultimately I don't think very good. They're at 11. I mean, surely they won't draw Amalia, right? I have to play Rider here. It's just a question of, do I attack with the pack leader? Trading pack leader for just a random card seems mostly irrelevant. I don't know what the game was thinking, Peakwall. That was very, very strange. Alright, cool. Do make wins. Dope. Okay, so Abzan Amalia combo. Brutal Cathar seems very good. Jirina could be interesting. Kudro can probably go. Can shave an Adeline, maybe? No, let's keep the Adeline. Let's shave the Recruitment Officer. I think I don't want this Jirina. I don't know how much they use their graveyard, but I could... Oh my gosh, so many 3-drops. So many fucking 3-drops, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, but, like, keeping mana up for Kudro is really, really sketchy. It's really difficult to keep up that much mana for Kudro. I really don't want to keep this. I'm on the draw, though. No, it's still bad, I think. This is probably worse. It's probably worse. This probably. I just hope to draw one of our white sources for Adeline, if we can find a land. Okay. Land acquired. Yeah, this deck definitely has potential. Like, Cavern does make the mana base a lot better. It lets you kind of expand on what you can really do with your toolbox. And, you know, maybe the cards that we're playing specifically aren't exactly where you want to be, but it could be. Not attack? Why did they not attack? The first hand was a keep for sure. Maybe. I think it was close. We have a zombie champion. I didn't understand how the Quintorius deck worked. Spark Delve Quintorius, then clone it. Well, so what happens when you cast Quintorius is the only thing that you can discover into is more clones. So you just keep copying Quintorius, keeping the new clone, and every time you do that, you drain them for 2. So if you go through all 11 clones, that's 22 damage. But you can actually deal more because Spark Double, you get to keep both Quintoriuses in play, and then you can just keep doing that over and over again. But yeah, the win condition is just draining up by Quintorius's static ability. Fauna Shaman, huh? Not sure that Adeline does that much here. I 3-2'd the first league and then we dropped the second league. Deck seems very, very weak to like a lot of random stuff, you know? It was weak to counter spells, it was weak to like Spike Field Hazard, randomly killed it. Because they can just Spike Field your Quintorius before you start cloning it, because you have to bring it to 1 loyalty. So it's just like, it loses so many things. Thalia it was bad against because one of your clones is a spell. Just any removal spell on Quintorius is bad. There's just so many things that were bad for it. Alright, sure. Kind of surprised they kept that in. I guess that's for Kitesail Larcenist. Yeah, the ward is really good on that card. I guess we can Kitesail post-combat. I'm going to Kitesail their Fauna Shaman. I'll target the Fauna Shaman. I certainly would not like to turn my Mantis Rider into a treasure, no thanks. Although, I could have used my Mantis Rider to cast Coco next turn. I like how weird the treasure token looks. I had a couple of Dinos Dex Boss, but I ended up scrapping them because I think they're just missing too much. I don't know. Could be maybe something there. The issue with Dinos is the 2-drops are very good, but past that, the rest of it's like kind of sketchy. I don't know what this card does. Oh, this is the Johnny's Primate that people were telling me about. We look very dead. We look very, very dead. They're getting a lot of life. Can you grab a companion while controlling someone's turn with Emrakul? I have no idea. I know you can't look at their sideboard, for whatever that's worth. That's weird. Oh, he just died. Okay, you win. You win. In 3. I will play first. These hands are so rough. Come on, dude. I just want capable hands. I don't think I'm asking for much. I really, really don't think I'm asking for much. I'm gonna keep the Kitesail, I guess. Coppercoat kind of not a combo with Hopeful Initiate. It's a good draw. I know, I feel like this deck is a lot better than these hands have been, and we're just not, like, getting a single playable hand. It's pretty annoying. Although we can still attack both past it. I mean, if they have a turn 3 kill, then, I mean, what do you want from me? I get beat a turn 3 kill. Alright, name human. Cast experiment 1. Your turn. If they don't have the kill, then I'm probably in a really good spot. I think I probably win the game if they don't have the kill. The rest of my hand is just nuts. Like, this is what the deck is supposed to do, you know? Okay, not dead. Pog, not dead. And now they can't hold up. They don't have what you call it, Tamiyo's safekeeping up, so we can just target this. I do have to pay 3 life, but that's a small price to pay. Yeah, the no attack glitch game one. Okay, so Larcenist. Larcenist, I have to target Amalia. I do not have a choice. They binned a Dina. I don't think I want to target any of my stuff. Yeah, I don't want to target any of my stuff. I like my creatures. My creatures are nice. Alright, so I will pay 3 life. Get a thing there. Go to combat. I guess we don't send everything, because they can block here. Send everything else. Okay, draw a card. Is the blue square that's popping up part of the client now, or is that your effect? No, it's part of the client. It is just something that is now part of the client. What do they have? Beetle pushed that guy. Okay. Still took 1 million there. Yeah, I don't know. I think they added it to indicate when it's your turn. I think that was the point of it. They had not dead after all? Oh my god, that would have been so funny. You have to yes untapped for every tap land. Oh, with spelunking? Oh my god, that's horrendous. For each individual one, I don't even want to think about that. If they hit both combo pieces, they're just built different. I mean, even if they don't, we're still kind of screwed. I'm just going to make a big Trellisara. Yeah. Their deck seems good. Oh, you can't auto yes because it's not a trigger? God, that's awful. That sounds horrible. Ward. Did somebody forget about Ward? Somebody forgot about Ward. It doesn't matter. I still don't think I can win this game. I mean, it doesn't win on the spot, but they destroy all of your creatures and they gain 20 life, so it's not worth playing, you know. Some decks can beat that, but our deck cannot beat that. With Amalia's ability. Then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. So they just, like, keep going with Amalia until they get the 20 power and then they blow up the board. Yeah, but if they sack the Amalia treasure, then they lose the Amalia anyways, right? Well, if anything's going to do it, it's that. I guess I'll just cast that pre-combat in case I hit Rider. Kind of the nuts. They're not dead this turn. 3, 4, 5. If I get Rider Lieutenant at 7. Oh, I should have played a land, yeah, to save a life. So I guess we just go Rider Lieutenant, hit them with both flyers. The thing about double Lieutenant, it doesn't really let me attack with anything because these both become 5 power and they both get stonewalled by their 7/7. So I think I could still only attack with the flyers. Yeah, it's a 2-turn clock either way, depending on what they hit. So I just send the flyers. They have 1 card in their hand. They have no combo pieces in play currently. So, we'll see. Lunarch Veteran. I get to gain a whole bunch of life. Can they get above 7 is the question. If they have another creature, they can get above 7. But I can just chump block Trellisara, so it's not even that bad. They bottomed all the scries. Okay. So they're playing a legendary creature to survive. They go to 8, so this puts them to 1. Wait, don't they just die to trample? No, because they can check the werewolf back later with Trellisara. What does this thing do on the backside, by the way? It's a 1/1. Oh, no, it's a 1/1 flyer. No. No, not like this. That's a chump blocker. Alright, they have put a card on top. I assume the only card they're topping here is Coco. Right? So we need to find another lieutenant to kill them. Oh. I think that attack put them dead, right? Because this thing gets trample. Yeah, are they not just dead on board now? This thing doesn't have trample, right? Because the flyers are 7 damage. They have to chump block this, and then they would have to put how much toughness in front of this? They have to put 6, which they can't. Right? They only have 4 toughness. Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing something. I'm gonna go for it. Combat, attack. Right? Chump block with a 1/1. They can put 4 toughness in front of here, but that's still 4, 7, 9. Looks like 9 to me. I mean, if they had just held back the Troll of Sara, they would have gotten another draw step. I don't know what their top card was, but they could have gotten one more draw step. So, I guess we take those. Just have Lieutenant into Adeline, which is pretty good. So I'm going to keep that. Can't always have a 1-drop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think they're topping any card there that's not Coco. So they could have gotten one more draw step towards that Coco. And they could have also cast the Coco, because they could have sacrificed the Amalia treasure. Again, I don't know if they have outs from there, but... GG, or good luck, Ivan. Good luck, Ivan. Temple Garden, Elvish Mystic, huh? What's up, Lapsy? GG's, GG's. Cavern of Souls, huh? Alright, I will cast my Adeline card. What do you have? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. You have another Queller? Jesus Christ. Guess they're just playing Bant Coco. Your turn. We're getting rinsed. Yeah, they're just playing Bant Collected Company with like a bunch of busted 3s. Upside being they get to play a bunch of elves, which we don't get to play. Ooh, they also get to play less lands than we do, I guess. Okay. Cool. All right, Brutal Cathar coming in. Specialist seems bad. Trespasser bad. Lavinia's mid. Collector could be good against Coco. Jirina seems irrelevant, and I don't think Kudro's that great. Let's try this. All right, play first. I got a 1-drop and I got a 2-drop. I'm gonna keep. What happened? I died. I drew like 9 lands, and then I died. Huh? Why is that card in your deck? What the fuck? That doesn't seem good at all. Why would they play that? I mean, I guess the second one's good, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go to combat. What the fuck? Oh, man. Alright, yeah, you sure gained 2 life. I'm gonna draw 2 cards next turn. 4 mana could be literally anything. How about I just don't play a spell pre-combat? How about that? How about I just go to the attack phase? There's not many creatures they can hit off Coco that, like, rumble with 3-power creatures, so... Sure. Cool. So Skyclave and a bunch of nothing. Which I guess means they can double block one of the pack leaders, but then I just trade for the Skyclave. Yeah, trade for Skyclave. Get a 1/1, which enters the battlefield tapped. I think it's just this one and this one. Gaining a lot of life off this authority. Yeah, they traveled back in time to the copycat metagame. I mean, this card is good against Convoke. It's not quite the same matchup, but it is good against Convoke. Underrated card against Convoke, I think. Oh god, Tremoka's Command. Don't get me started. So based. I will cast this card. So we're going to target the Queller and, honestly, probably my Illusion token. I think I'd rather have a treasure token than an Illusion. Especially if I don't draw a land here. Yeah, I just want to play out the Officer. No, actually, I'll save the treasure in case I find Coco. I don't think the Officer's worth that much there. Yeah, they've gained so much life off this authority. So much. It's probably Adeline time now. Yeah, now it's got to be Adeline time. I mean, I guess I'll give them that authority is decent against Adeline, I guess. It comes into play tapped twice. Alright, take 1,000,000. Yeah, I'm still not going to cast the Recruitment Officer. Adeline does give them a lot of life, that is true. Alright, game 3. Did we change our sideboarding against Authority of the Consuls? I don't think so. They gained so much life. Wait, what about Authority in the Amalia combo deck? That's kind of hot, right? 3-drop surprise. What's up, Tomber? I feel like I'm drawing a very, very disproportionate number of lands and spells with this deck. Maybe that's just kind of the way that it is when you play decks like this, but it's been kind of tough. This hand's nuts. This hand can't beat Authority, though. Okay, we can beat an Elf. Human. Which player will be flooding this time? Currently it looks like not me. We shall see. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have so many non-basics. Go. Non-basics, huh? And of course they have Coco on 3. I mean, I drew my Coco. A Fairy Mastermind? Alright. I don't know, but that card's kind of sus. Card seems a bit sus. At the Quinteco. 3-2, and then I dropped the second league. 3-2, and we lost to blue-white control twice, which you'd probably expect that. That deck can never beat a single counterspell. 0% against the card Spell Pierce. It's good, by the way. Kind of awkward to have, like, double Thicket with Mantis Rider, but we can kind of ignore the second Thicket, I guess. It's okay. There's some decks that don't care about it, but it's okay for the most part. The problem with a Tidebinder Queller deck with Coco is you can't know if you should cast your Coco in response to the spell or the ETB. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. It's kind of awkward. So you have to have, like, a higher density of just cards that are good on their own in that case. But what I meant is that if you go turn 1 Elf and then turn 2 you have the ability to either Tidebinder or Spell Queller, and that's pretty powerful. I drew the third Thicket too, which is hilarious. That's funny. Maybe this deck should be not on 4 Razorverge Thickets. Because double Razorverge Thicket is so awkward with this card. And now we're going to draw Coco and not be able to cast it on 4. I guarantee you that's going to happen. Oh, blue-white control, huh? Have you heard of this card called Cavern of Souls? Have you heard of it, opponent? Have you heard of it? Nice control deck, buddy. God, it feels really good to play Cavern of Souls against blue-white control. I enjoy nothing more than that. Sure. Why don't you get lost with your counterspells, buddy? How's that? You gave me the map tokens for my creatures? Hello? I mean, call. Experiment 1. Hell yeah, graveyard that. Oh, I guess... maybe I should be targeting the Mantis Rider here. Drew a land. I mean, yeah, I guess I missed a point of damage. I don't want to overextend into a verdict. I'm just going to hit them for 6. The fuck is this? Oh, they have a Ganjo? Well, now I'll play Recruitment Officer. Guess I'm glad I didn't target the Mantis Rider. Well, I guess what I could have done if I was worried about that card was I could have targeted the Mantis Rider, top the Experiment 1, then targeted again, bin it, make it a 5/5. I just wasn't thinking about this card. There's a chance they have Emperor here, which kind of sucks. Kind of have to play into it, though. Maybe they don't have it. March of Otherworldly Light. Alright, I guess we're just activating Recruitment Officer. They have Emperor? The March? Okay. Play this. I think to play around Make Disappear a little bit better, I'm going to cast Jirina first. Not using the Cavern, and then play probably Lieutenant with the Cavern. Could be good if they have Dig. Yeah, I'm still going to hold the Larcenist, I think. Shouldn't have played land first last turn in case we had a 1-drop. Oh, you're saying if I had main phase the Recruitment Officer? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you could be right about that. What if I let them counter the Vanguard? That seems kind of bad, right? Let's just do this. I'm going to cast the Vanguard and then go to combat. Because this is lethal attack. And now they can't Emperor. Well, they can make a 2/2, but they can't kill anything with Emperor. They have Shark Typhoon. Okay. That's fine. I think I deploy the Larcenist because we can beat Verdict anyways with the Jirina activation. So we let the trade happen. They go to 3. And we just play Larcenist and pass. Target nothing. And then if they have Verdict, we can sack this. Yeah, Yeoman was talking about that earlier. Because you have to click on every single land, whether you want it to enter tapped or untapped, and you can't auto-yield to it because it's like a different iteration of that card or something. That's what Yeoman was saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it for myself. Try it off stream and see if I can get used to it enough. You think it's worse than Acerak? How could it be worse than going into the Dark Bowl? Yeah, I guess I could have Larcenist the Vanguard if they, like, drew fair... Well, no, fair... It doesn't... It's not insurance against Farewell, though, right? Because if they draw Farewell, they just kill artifacts, too. And I have Wrath covered because of Jirina. So I don't know that it actually beats anything that I wasn't already losing to or beating, if that makes sense. We have a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup. Question is, what do we cut? It's probably not a great Kudro matchup. How good is Kitesail against them? Not very good, right? It doesn't hit Planeswalkers. We shave on Lords, I think. Because Lords, we don't want to go super wide against them. That's 5-color performing. It's a hit or miss. It's not terrible, but not great. Is Reidane good against them? It's good against their Wraths, I guess. Yeah, it's probably worth playing Reidane. It is good against Emperor, but, like, what else do you want to cut? Maybe Lieutenant? You can cut a couple 1-drops, maybe. Cut one of the Hopefuls. It's really hard to cut cards. How good is Specialist if a lot of their removal is exile-based? I guess it's good against Get Lost, but it's not good against March. Good against Verdict. It's a really good fall of the Verdict. I'll just submit 61. How's that? How about we just submit 61, you know? You ever just play 61? See, it looks decent. You can keep this. Double Cavern, too. It is awkward if they draw field, because I only have one basic. I will say, it feels exceptionally good to play this card against blue-white control. That is, like, a very cathartic feeling. Oh god, we have basic Forest Mantis Rider. Not like this. I just realized we have basic Forest Mantis Rider. Uh-oh. Yeah, cast your March, I know. All your counterspells are dead. Nice counterspells, nerd. Probably should be playing a basic Plains instead of a Forest. Okay, they didn't field me, that's good. I count that as a W. And now, even if they have Verdict, we can just regenerate the Experiment 1. Yeah, we currently cannot cast Reidane. It's a little awkward. The trade for Officer, that's kind of annoying. Maybe I should have played Courtyard on God? But if I play Courtyard on God, then I can't play the Mantis Rider, right? There probably should be a basic Plains in this deck. I think that's the answer. We just send both and hold up Coco, right? Yeah, we just send both and hold up Coco. I'm not going to get settled, right? Is this the classic LSV token trick? Do you think they're picking up a Vampire token right now? Yeah, good chance they have Emperor. Vigilance, though. Vigilance is a hell of a drug. I could Coco now and try to hit Jirina. Jirina gives all my stuff hexproof, right? Yeah. I kind of want to Coco now. I'm going to Coco now. I think it's really good if we hit Jirina. Okay, not Jirina. Yeah, that's a good point. We could have casted in response to them casting it. But then if we hit the ward guy, they just make a 2/2 and chump block, right? But I guess that's better than them, like, you know what I mean? So I guess we go Specialist Lieutenant. I think that makes the most sense. We go get back this here. Okay. So they take 4. They gain 2, go to 16. Take 4, go to 12. Wrong order? What do you mean? Is it not better to put an additional... Oh, right, it's the same thing, but I could have had one more counter on this. I'm like, I don't think it matters because this can't attack. But yeah, if they, like, kill this, then it could matter. Sure. It's a good point, too. Specialist Experiment 1 is maybe better if they have a Verdict, because then we can at least keep one thing. Well, they definitely don't have Verdict. Could have a second copy of Emperor. Well, we're going to find out whatever they have. I'm going to cast this first. Let's see what they got. Maybe take a farewell. A little peek. I'm going to take a little peek. We can't take Emperor. It's only instant or sorcery. Farewell or Get Lost. I think I'll take that Farewell. They can't, funny enough, they can't Get Lost in a Ganjo. I think they were probably maybe supposed to play a Hallowed Fountain there. Sure. Okay, you had 8. So their hand is Get Lost, Shockland. Sure. Hallowed Fountain. Sin Collector's a hell of a drug. Especially when you Coco into it. Kind of no reason to cast Reidane pre-combat, I think. What are they going to do? They're going to Get Lost my Thalia's Lieutenant. Yeah, I guess Reidane beats exactly Settle, if they have that card. It's probably fine to cast it. I was thinking about just activating Recruitment Officer, though. It's kind of what I was thinking about. Because now they just, like, Get Lost my 4/4, go to 2, and then they can rip a Wrath. Because they can still cast a... Whoa. Oh, they can Chump Block and Get Lost. Or they can eat Sin Collector. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Wait, don't have 6. I'm going to map here. Okay, so they're at 4. I guess we just map on the Reidane to try and make it lethal. So Initiate on top and then Graveyard again. And then I have 2 lethal threats. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to draw the Initiate, but I want to make sure that I have a 4-power Reidane. All right. 2-1. 2-1. Chad, I'm getting tired. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You know what? I'm sick of mulliganing. How about we just keep this? It really is, yeah. Also dealing with chat, too. That's probably the most difficult part of it, is putting up a chat. Abzan. Oh, more Amalia stuff. Cool. And we're dead. Well, that was fun. Good game. I will say, chat, I've been having a blast today. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you all tuning in. 8 Pint, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Welcome back, 8 Pint, getting us that much closer to playing the purest of Modern. Thank you very, very much for the 2-month resub. Thoughts on Warden in the list? I mean, Warden is decent with Thalia's Lieutenant, but I don't think you have enough 1-drops to make Warden good. You'd have to really change the deck a lot. That being said, I think we have way too many 3-drops in this list. Way too many. I've been just like, how do I keep getting turn... This is turn 4, not turn 3. But, like, I've just been drawing so many 3-drops. But it's weird. Like, none of... I know you guys hate to... I hate to say it, but I think Mantis Rider is probably just bad in this deck. I think you should not be playing Mantis Rider. Can we get some 07s in the chat for Mantis Rider? Once a standard powerhouse, now relegated to the bulk bin. Not even good enough for Pioneer. Okay, Cathar is good. And that's kind of it. Maybe Jirina. I don't know if they're doing stuff with their graveyard. Oh, but Jirina is good against the combo, because I can give my stuff indestructible. Yeah, Mantis Rider has just felt a little, like, underpowered. I mean, I don't have a 1-drop, but I'm still going to keep this. Yeah, I used to be a modern powerhouse, too. I mean, Fury has a little something to say about that. Stormseeker? I was thinking about Stormseeker. Yeah, it's really good with Adeline. Maybe you just play Stormseeker over Mantis Rider. It's very matchup dependent, you know? There are definitely matchups where the card shines, but I think there's too many matchups where it's not what you want to be doing. Like, I think the way that I've been approaching this Humans deck is kind of all-in aggression, but with the tools that we have access to, I think there's a good chance that you can maybe build it a little more, maybe not mid-rangey is the right word, but like a little more, I don't know, like kind of like a Death and Taxes style thing. This curve is ridiculous, by the way. Are we going to get turn 3 again? I kind of hope I do. Then I can complain on Reddit. I can't even attack because they have a fucking 2/4. Yeah, funny enough, the last time Humans was good was the previous Ixalan. And now that we've come full circle, we just cannot beat this card. God damn. This is gross. Yeah. This ain't right. Okay. I will cast Collected Company and really hope that I hit Tishana's Tidebinder. I unfortunately did not hit Tishana's Tidebinder. I guess I'll take these two. Can I even attack is the question. 4-3 versus 3-5, huh? Gonna attack with my 7-5? Sure. Oh yeah, they could have played the Innkeeper first, right? Gain an extra life. Adeline pumping out 3/1s is kind of hot. Not gonna matter here, but... Okay, let's get a 3-2 prediction going. We've gotten destroyed by that Adeline, by that Amalia deck twice. Maybe I should play that, huh? Is that deck just cracked? Maybe it's busted. I don't know. Is it just me, chat, or does it feel like I've been? I mean, this hand's obviously the nuts, but does it feel like I've been getting, like, kind of? I'm not gonna say unreasonably unlucky, but I feel like we have not been having good hands with this deck. I don't know. Clifftop Retreat. Human. And I mean, maybe that's just part of the way that I built the deck, and maybe it's more prone to draws like that. But I don't know. Human. They're gonna play Bone Crusher. I mean, I still can't really attack. No matter what I play this turn, I can't attack into Bone Crusher next turn. I don't want to trade. Would I rather have the counter on Hopeful or Lieutenant? Probably Hopeful Initiate, because if I put a counter on Lieutenant, it still doesn't survive a second stomp. So let's do it this way. Pretty good attack next turn. Definitely not trading, though. Trading seems bad. Nobody voted for the prediction? There were 3 people that put a collective 110,000, and 1 person put 10 points on no. Like, nobody's voting. What the fuck? Chandra jump scare? What's that doing over there, huh? What's that doing over there? Okay, so... Now I think I probably want the counter on Vanguard. Yeah, let's put the counter on Vanguard. Because that would dodge Stomp. We kind of need this Chandra to die. I know they can trade for Lieutenant, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. I need Chandra to die. Reckless Impulse. She Impulse on my Less Till I'm Wreck. I have not listened to the new Buried Alive song, now. I'm not like... I mean, Buried Alive is okay. I'm not super, super into them, but they have some okay stuff. Oh, I'm attacking. Alright, go. Bro, I got maps now. I got maps. Maps. Tell me that you're sorry. I'm going to target the Vanguard to play her on Shock, I think. I think that makes more sense. No, I don't think I'll put that in my graveyard. Thank you very much. I think I'll keep that. I mean, this is lethal if they have nothing. Alright, cool. They had nothing. Dope. I'm the map. I am, in fact, the map. Do I have to put map tokens in my box just in case my opponents play Get Lost? Or do you think the players playing Get Lost will provide the map tokens for me? Oh, right, it has Ward anyways. Yeah, you're right, never mind. I feel like they should have the tokens. Yeah, unfortunately, after playing this league, I think I have determined that Mantis Rider, as much as it pains me to say it, we need to have a heart-to-heart chat. We need to talk about this. Mantis Rider, no longer playable in 2023. I know, I don't want to say it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but... We had a good run, alright? We had a good run. Yeah, in the bin with Doomlake Giant. Pour one out for poor Mantis Rider. That being said, what do we want against Boros Pia? What appears to be. Yeah, the cards they print these days just outclass a 3-mana 3/3, you know? The Slapper. Look, I get it. I want the card to be playable, but you just can't play cards that, like, especially in decks like this, where they just don't have anything when it comes into play. I guess Pack Leader's different, but it's also, like, an absurd card, because it's a 2-drop that doesn't die to most 2-mana removal spells, so... What are you playing against Pia? What do I want against Pia? I don't even know. I don't know that I want any of these cards. I'm just going to see what they do first. Unfortunately, this hand does not have a 1-drop, but it does have multiple good 2-drops. I'm going to keep it. What do you want Jirina against? Just for the hexproof angle? Ooh. Well, we didn't have a 1-drop. Now I do. Had it the whole time, by the way. She torching my tower till I'm bargained? How about that? A stomp, you don't say, huh? How about a 3/3? How often do you see 3-mana Thalian Pioneer? It's sometimes in sideboards. Oh, another 3-mana 3/3, huh? Your stomp is going to be rotting in your hand for a long time. You might just want to cast it at this point. Yeah, you know, you're just gonna cast it. I know you're gonna cast it. No? Okay. God, did they miss on land drop? Oh no. Oh, Marone. Oh, not like this. Guess I could still get lockdowned. I could lose this game if they have lockdown. I don't think they would play lockdown in their deck, but... Ah, they got a land. You love to see it. Oh, man. Stomp just needed against 3/3s, huh? Yeah, this band is unbelievably good. All right, 3 and 2. Just all 3 and 2s today. All 3/2s. 3/2s, 3/2s, 3/2s. I cannot stop listening to this band. They're so good. Got a volatile rig. Banger in draft. Okay, I started the day at 3,000 play points. I'm only down 250. That's not bad for, you know, for starting off the stream with like 3 drops in a row. Yeah, I know, right? The 10 channel points. All right, chat. We almost did like a 9-hour stream.